Hello there.
What's going on, my YouTube people? Blair here, and today we've got a Star Wars tier list to get into of all the movies, all the TV shows, and we're just gonna break it down and see what's best, see what's dead. Listen, I'm a massive Star Wars fan, so this is close to home right now. So all of these opinions are my own. I need to put that out as a disclaimer because I know you Star Wars fans are crazy. But it is what it is. You're just gonna have to take it for what it is, you know what I mean? Also, if you haven't checked out already, I've got a gaming channel, Blair Games. I'll have it all linked down in the description. Listen, make sure you drop a like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. You know, let me know what type of videos you want from me. I'm easy. I'm ready to put out a whole load of videos, for movies, and obviously I'm a gaming channel. But listen, man, just let me know what type of content you want, and it will be coming your way.
This is where the fun begins.
So yeah, man, let's get straight into this tier list. Starting off with the infamous Phantom Menace. Now listen, this one's close to home for me. This is like one of the first Star Wars movies. I think this is probably the first one I ever watched. I'm not sure. Either this or Revenge of the... No, I'm pretty sure it is this. But this is close to home. Young Annie, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan in his early days. You know what I mean? Darth Maul. Man, there's too much to this movie. And now I'm trying to look at it. I'm trying to look at them all and like, oh man, I need to just start off. Where do I put this movie? I feel like I'm going to throw this movie in B. Nah, it's not a B though. It's not a B. I don't feel like this is a B movie. I'm going to put it in A for now. Listen, these might change. But Phantom Menace, I love that movie. These may change. Alright then, now we're getting on to Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones, man. Vivid memories of this movie as well. With Dooku. Anakin's finally, you see him finally older. I love this movie as well, but I don't know, man. I can't be putting all of these up in A. Obviously, I'm a prequel fan. Like, I came up on the prequels. So this is just hard for me. This is hard. But Attack of the Clones wasn't the best of the prequels. I think Attack of the Clones may have been the worst of the prequels. Like, the best moment in this film was obviously when Anakin went and picked up his mom and he went crazy on the Tuscans. That was one of the highlights on this movie. So, I'm not trying to make this a long ass video. So I'm gonna throw this in. I'm gonna throw this in B. Only because I can't do that to a prequel film. But these might change. Listen, I'm gonna waste no time on Revenge of the Sith. My favorite Star Wars movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. Revenge of the Sith, S tier, God tier, all of that. That movie was crazy. That's one of my favorite movies ever. Like, do I have to explain anything? Do I really have to explain anything? It's goddamn Revenge of the Sith, let's be honest. Now moving on to Solo, and you know what? I didn't hate this movie, but obviously I liked Kira, I liked, the what were they called now? Crimson Dawn. I liked when he's in Darth Maul. Solo, the guy that played Solo, I can't remember his name, but yeah, it was alright. It's Solo when it I don't expect no crazy movie from Solo. It's okay, you know what I mean? I'm gonna throw this in C tier because it's okay. It's Solo. It's nothing crazy. And now we got a nice little blend of S, A, B, and C. And I'm already not happy with it. But we'll get through it. Now we're getting into Rogue One. Now, this movie was sick. This movie was actually sick. I don't know where to throw this movie. There's going to be too many up the top. This needs to be serious, This needs to be serious, P. This needs to be serious. How are you going to do this? Rogue One needs to go into A tier. It's going in A tier right now. Just for right now. Because I'm not sure what else to do. Then, obviously, A New Hope. Now, A New Hope, come on now. Like, this movie is just... There's too many sick movies. That's the problem. There's too many sick ones. I can't see any of... I don't know, I'm not sure I'm going to have many D's and E's and deads, to be honest. But A New Hope, come on now. Old trilogy, obviously it still holds up today. That's the big thing about this trilogy. It still holds up today. It's a classic. You know what I mean? Iconic movies. This one goes in B. No, I can't do that. No, I can't put it in B. What am I thinking? Alright, I'm leaving it in B for now. Because I swear, I don't know what to do. This is going to be too many. You know what then? I'm bringing Solo down one to D. Solo's going to D. Because there's not enough here. There's not enough going on. I feel like Solo needs to move down, especially if Attack of the Clones and A New Hope's there. So now we're moving on to Empire Strikes Back. Now this is one of my other favourite Star Wars movies. Now is it S tier on it? I hold Revenge of the Sith at a different standard, a whole different standard. Is Empire Strikes Back in S tier? Is what I need to ask myself. I think it is. Empire Strikes Back goes into S tier. Come on now. The big moments in that film, like there's too many big moments in that film, so I cannot not put that in S tier. I have to put that in S tier. Now moving on to Return of the Jedi. Ooh, Return of the Jedi. Where do I put this? Like the culmination of the old trilogy with the OG trilogy. Man, this is another film that has to go into like A tier or something. I'm pretty sure. I didn't even mind the Ewoks and all that people get onto it for. I didn't mind the Ewoks, obviously Vader in this film, Emperor Palpatine. There's a lot in this film that's just a high level. Like I think, man, I even think maybe Return of the Jedi is better than Empire when I think about it, but I don't know. Nah, I can't do that. I actually can't do that. Listen, let's not beat around the bush. Return of the Jedi, it's going into A tier. It's going into A tier. If I've got Phantom Menace, Rogue One, Return of the Jedi has to go into A tier too. That's just how it is. Now moving on to the controversy that's going to spark the Star Wars fandom, all these Star Wars fans to get onto me. Wow, let's be honest. I'm going to be fully honest here. It might be controversial. I didn't mind the sequel trilogy. There's one film in the sequel trilogy that I did not like. I'm going to be honest. I didn't like the film. But it's not what you think. Force Awakens. You know what? I like this movie, man. I liked how they brought it in. Kylo Ren's one of my favourite characters in Star Wars. Like, actually, he's one of my favourite. The lightsaber's ridiculous. Adam Driver's a sick actor. I love him as an actor. I mean, there's a lot in this movie that I do like. There's a lot. Rey, I didn't mind Rey. I was hoping for Reylo, you know what I mean? I was that guy that's hoping for Reylo and never got it. Wow. Yeah. Didn't really get it, you know what I mean? But The Force Awakens, man, The Force Awakens is going in B tier. I know, man, are gonna get onto me about that. You know what then? Solo's gone down one more. Solo's E. You know what I mean? It's just hanging on. I'm gonna put The Force Awakens in B. I have to. Now moving on to the most controversial Star Wars movie of all time, The Last Jedi. Now, The Last Jedi is a very controversial movie, if not the most controversial Star Wars movie. But right now, it's not going to go the way you think.
This is not going to go the way you think.
Because I like The Last Jedi. I'm gonna say, I know, you're getting onto me right now. You're ready to go into the comments and be like, what are you on about? You don't know nothing about Star Wars, this and that. Listen, I didn't mind The Last Jedi. So, where are we putting it? That's the big question. Where do I put this movie? This is hard. This is actually very hard for me now. I didn't mind The Last Jedi, but it's not my favourite Star Wars movie. You know what I mean? So, I don't know whether I can put it into the same bracket as some of these movies. I'm putting The Last Jedi into C. I like the movie. I didn't mind it at all compared to some of you out there. I know you're out there. I know you're watching it right now and you're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm talking to you. But I like The Last Jedi. But it's not my favourite. That's where I'm at with it. You know what then? You know what? This is going to have to move. This is going to chip and change. I'm going to have to change this up because it's not going to go well. I'm going to be here for hours recording this video that shouldn't be this long. Now moving on to The Rise of Skywalker. Now listen. I just told you. There's one movie in the sequel trilogy that I do not vibe with. And this is that movie. Listen. This movie was dead. It was dead. I'm just going to say it, innit? I'm just going to say it. This movie was dead. I mean, it probably shouldn't be in dead, but there's so many things in this movie that just didn't sit right with me. How are you going to kill off Kylo? Who do you think you are, Lucas? Who do you think you are killing off the main guy? Kylo Ren. And the other thing is, and in the trailers when you was doing the Darth Vader with a dual-wield lightsaber looking crazy, looking sick, there's me sitting there hoping for Reylo, but on, the dark side. That's what I was hoping for. And, of course, I knew it was a vision when I seen it. I knew it was a vision, that wasn't going to be what's going to happen. It's some vision, it's not real. I knew that that's what was going on. But I still had a little bit of hope because I'm a Star Wars fan and that's what we do, you know what I mean? We know about hope. And we didn't get it. We did not get it. So, you know what? that movie's going in dead. You got the cheek to bring back Palpatine. Nah, it's not on. It's not on. So now we're moving on to the TV shows. Listen, now we're on Resistance. Dead. That's it. Nothing else to say. Dead. And now on to Clone Wars, which, come on now, of course I've watched all the Clone Wars. Listen, this might have to go in S tier. I can't lie. This might have to go in S tier, because Clone Wars was different. Like, you get to know about all the Star Wars lore, follow a whole load of characters, as well as obviously season 7, which was, that's some of my favorite Star Wars as well. Like season 7 with Ahsoka's one of my favorite characters as well. I've got a lot of favorite characters, as you'll see, you know what I mean? But Clone Wars, definitely S tier for how much Star Wars lore you get and how much you learn in the world. That's an easy pick for me. Now moving on to Rebels. I've watched all of Rebels as well, and I'm not sure where this goes. Now I like Rebels. I like Ezra's character. I think he's a interesting character if he was brought into live action, which we're hoping for in the Ahsoka series. I'm hoping for that in the Ahsoka series. But it was good, but it was very childish. Like, the Clone Wars was very childish at the start here and there, but it grew. It definitely grew. I think with Rebels, my favorite, like, it had some amazing moments, especially Twilight of the Apprentice. You've got the Malachor fight when Ahsoka fought Darth Vader. There's a lot in there that I liked. There is a whole lot. Sabine's arc was good as well. So when we seen the Mandalorian arc, we got to know a bit more, which when Mandalorian came out, it kind of sparked that interest, and I went and rewatched Rebels. But yeah, there's a lot to love in Rebels, but it doesn't rate as highly as some of these other things. You know what I mean? So Rebels, I'm gonna throw in D tier. I'm gonna throw Rebels in D tier. Now moving on to the Mandalorian. Now come on now, like, this is a cult classic, a hit, iconic. Grogu, bringing in Grogu. You know what I mean? Bringing in Luke after Return of the Jedi, getting to see him at the height of his powers. Mando's character, the bounty hunter that doesn't say much, and then he comes on to start saying a lot. There's what's more to say. Like, this whole thing was amazing. It introduced characters from, you know, Clone Wars. It's gonna introduce characters from Rebels. It's a whole thing going on in Mandalorian right now, and I'm here for it. It's one of my favorite TV shows right now. You know, I need more of that. I need more Mandalorian in my life right now, and hopefully we get it at the end of this year. So Mandalorian, S tier. There's nothing else to say about that show. Now when I'm looking at the landscape of this tier list, a couple of things have to move. A couple of things are gonna have to move. Now I'm not sure what yet, but a couple of things have to move. Now what I'm gonna do, The Force Awakens, I'm gonna put that into C tier. I'm going to put The Force Awakens into C tier, because I feel like that's only right. What else do I want to change here? Now listen, I'm not sure, but I feel like the S tier's got too many up there. I'm not sure why, but I feel like S tier just got a little too much up there, because some of these are just not on the level of Revenge of the Sith. They're just not on the level. I'm not sure if I can put some of these into S tier yet. I feel like I'm going to bring Mando down to A tier for now, only because it's got a lot more to go. There's a lot more going. I'd have that in S tier easily, but because of Revenge of the Sith, I'm gonna have to bring that down, and I probably should do that for Clone Wars. I really like my tier list right now. I'm just not sure whether to throw Mando back up to top. I feel like Mando has to be in the S tier. I feel like it has to be. Now the only thing missing out of here is the Book of Boba Fett, and if it was in here, I'd put it in B tier, I think. I'm pretty sure I'd put it in B tier. The Book of Boba Fett, I like the show. You know, the first moments with, you know, the Tuscans, that part was amazing. And then obviously when we got to see Mando and Luke, like when I seen Luke in that episode, that was some of the best Star Wars I've seen in a very, very long time. You know what I mean? Some of the best Star Wars. But as a show on a whole, I'd put it in B tier for sure. So that's gonna do it, man. That's my Star Wars tier list. Listen, at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. Revenge of the Sith is better than everything else in there anyway, so that's just how it is. Revenge of the Sith, godlike film, better than anything, you know. Revenge of the Sith, what more have I got to say? So yeah, man, that's gonna do it. That's my Star Wars tier list. I'm gonna post this on Instagram and stuff, see what people say. Listen, leave comments down below as well to let me know what you think, what are your views, what are your favorite ones. Listen, in the comments below, show me all your tier lists as well, so I can see what you are going vibe with, because I'm a prequels guy. as you can see. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications to get notified as soon as I put a video out. And listen, that's been it. I hope you've enjoyed. Check out my gaming channel, it's linked down in the description below as well. I'm posting there daily and doing some live streams. That's gonna do it. Peace.